Hey everybody, it's Lance and Curtis coming to you once again from Ice Cream Factory Studios in Austin, Texas for Carr Amplification. Hi.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Well, I'm going to tell you. Today we're looking at the Carr Super B, and it's a new offering from Steve Carr. And Steve is a great friend of ours. We've done demos for him before, and we always almost keep every amp he sends, or one of our friends do, because they just sound great. Everything Steve Carr and the Carr Amp Company do is just awesome. So today, I was kind of intrigued because we've got a new output tube we're using in this amp. It's a 6BM8. Now, it's a unique tube. I've never heard that in an amp before. You can get them from Electro-Harmonix, and one of the reasons Steve used them is because of the way they operate. But what's also great about them is that they're readily available from Electro-Harmonix, so they're not hard at all to get. Now, the cool thing about this amp is we've got volume, the Sting control, which I'm going to talk to you about in just a minute, treble, mid, bass, reverb, and then Carr's amazing sort of attenuation thing, right? So as an example, we were just in the 1964 mode, which to me is the cleanest sounding mode that this amp offers. So watch this. There we go. Same great tone, lowered the volume significantly. And what does that do for you as a player? Well, if you're playing clubs and you're doing this, and somebody says to you, i.e. a sound man, hey, is there any way you could turn that down? You flip that switch and look, does this. Significant volume drop without tone loss, which leads me to being able to go, well, I'm going to turn that volume up, the mid up a little bit, and do this. Great sounding amp at any volume. Now, still have 12AX7s in the preamp tube area on this amp, and here's what's really fun about it. Let's talk about the Sting control. The Sting control changes quite a few things on the amp at once. It changes the EQ curve, it changes the gain, but I want to show it to you so you get the idea. So here's the 64. Now, without changing any controls on the amp, we're going to go to the exciting 68. So what we've just basically done is we've taken kind of a deluxe tone and we've kind of switched that to a super reverb sound for the 68. Sounds great. What I want to do is crank that up even more and turn the attenuator on. Watch. Great sound, super low volume. So now I want to show you the 70 setting. This is like guys that have modded their Fender amps. So it's going to have even more gain, more punch. We're going to turn the attenuator back off, switch that. This is the setting I really dig, and it's not going to surprise you because we like gain, and we cannot lie. Turn that mid all the way up, turn the volume up a little more. And just like before, watch this. So you guys that are playing at home, you guys that are playing small gigs, you can play this amp anywhere, and I defy a sound man to tell you you're playing too loud, and I'll show you why. Because the attenuator goes down lower. So watch this. Here's this. Watch. Fun. Can you beat that?
You can't.
Okay, so for a home amp, for a small gig amp, you cannot beat this. It comes with a 12-inch speaker. Steve has found this way to use the stinger control to basically change the gain stage, how the tone circuit operates, where the tone circuit is in the circuit, just by flipping one switch. So we'll go back to the 64 setting, turn the attenuator off, turn that mid-range down, bass up a little bit, and you're back to like a beautiful, clean, deluxe sort of vibe. Carr amps never disappoint.
Never.
The reverb sounds great. The amp sounds great. You can run pedals in front of this thing. It eats pedals alive, loves pedals, and you can just get a lot of sounds out of it. If I had a home studio, which I do, and I needed one amplifier to get all my Fender stuff, this would be it. Because you got 3 distinct tones there that are quite different and act quite different with a mic in front of them. So, the Carr Super B from Carr Amplification, go get yourself one because dang it, they sound good. And I want to show you this with one other guitar real quick before we quit. A little bit different vibe. Hang tight. And we're back. Okay, look, I've got a bell tone guitar here that has TV Jones pickups in it. The TV Jones pickups definitely kind of have that Gretsch sort of tone. So we're going to hear what it sounds like with that. Watch. Cool? All right, now let's see what it sounds like cranked up. Let's do this. Beautiful Filtertron tone, right?
Awesome.
TV Jones knows his stuff. New guitar manufacturer called Belltone through the Carr. Sounds amazing, right? Okay, and so you can step that up even a little further with output with your favorite humbucker guitar. And what I love about this, once again, I'm going to turn this attenuator on. Isn't that great?
Amazing.
Carr Amplification, Super B, interesting tube layout. I didn't know if I was going to dig it, but Steve's got great ears at Carr Amps, and he does a great job. So I am Lance. This is Curtis. This is the illustrious Ice Cream Factory Studio in Austin, and we will see you again soon. Bye-bye.